Hey guys, Underground Geek here. And today I'm going to be talking about a comic called Titans. And this is a story Double Agent. We're on issue 15. And I like this story as well as Teen Titans, Super Sons, Batman, Superman, Detective Comics, Action Comics. It's almost like they know what they're doing. It's weird. It's like they tell a story in each comic and it makes sense. It's crazy. But let's look at this cover here. Let's all point at Nightwing for a second. Look, does it not feel like Nightwing is the comics community and all these fingers pointing at him are the creators and the reporters saying, "You suck, you're a Nazi, you're a Nazi." That's what I feel like right now. But anyway, so we start this story off. Nightwing was communicating with Hive in the end of the last issue, and it almost looked like he was working for him. But then Arsenal sees him and says, "Hey, what you doing, Dick?" But we got Double Agent. That's the story here. We got the writer, Dan Abnett. Brett Booth is pencils. Norm Ramuno is inks. Josh Reed is letters. Andrew Dahlhaus is colors. They do a really good job. Booth, Ramuno, and Dahlhaus all worked on the cover for some reason. Maybe they have multiple covers. Let's see the editor here for a second. Alex Anton, assistant editor Dave, whatever his name is. It's weird. It's two male editors. I'm going to assume Alex is a male. That's weird. Isn't that weird? That's weird. Okay. So I like the art in this comic because they draw the women like women, if you'll notice. But anyway, we have Wally here. He's writing a letter, and we find out later he's writing a letter to Dick Grayson, which is Nightwing, and there's the little passages of it. But so she comes in here and she's talking to him, about the team and what he's going to do, and they're also talking about the little kiss that they shared in the last issue. I think they may be kind of regretting it, not regretting it. But hey, let's check out something for a second. She's got black lipstick on, and for some reason it works. Because Marvel likes to put black lipstick on all of their characters that are women, and it doesn't work. But for her, it works because she's a woman. Look, that's a woman's face. But anyway, look, that's a woman's body. Strange. But anyway, they notice something's wrong because the power shuts off. And instantly, Wally is up and at him, and his lightning's going. But then we cut to the next scene where we see Arsenal is telling them what's going on, that Grayson has been telling on them. And Garth is very upset because, some of his friends got hurt along with Lilith. They told them that Lilith was the mole when it was him all along. And Garth likes Lilith, so that doesn't work for him. So then we get Wally trying to get in between the fighting and everything. And Wally has really been kind of like the cool head of the team, even though he's the speedster. He has a pacemaker now, so if he goes too fast, it messes his heart up. And it's really kind of brought him down to be the cornerstone of the group. He really keeps everybody in check. We've got our other team here that was breaking into I believe it was a Hive area. May have been Argos. Let's see. I think it was Hive. And come to find out, it was all a trap. Somebody was waiting on them. And they spring the trap, and from then they're attacked and something happens to them. But then we cut back, and they're all sitting there talking about the situation and asking Nightwing how he could do this to him. He said it was actually a trick. And he said he was able to find Hive's location by communicating with him. They had put something actually in his mind, I think, some kind of nanobots that could contact with him, and they could surveil people. And they're very happy because he's not evil. Of course, Nightwing cannot be evil. Nightwing is like the ultimate good. I mean, he's more good than Batman to me. But then Lilith shows back up. She starts talking to him, saying that she's going to be the undoing of everybody's. A villain has told her of a prophecy, and she's worried that it's going to come true. And they're all saying, there's no way that could happen, but at the same time, in the back of their minds, they're kind of thinking, I don't know. Pretty good art. And there's more talking about it, but then an alarm goes off, and they know something's wrong. And it's actually, I can't remember his name. What's his name? But anyway, he's in prison, but something's happened. Something is attacking him mentally, and he has psychic abilities, so it's really having an effect on his body, and it makes a blast that throws everybody back. And then at that point, we know something's really wrong. So they're headed over there. When they get there, they notice everybody's down for the count. We see them. And then we see the bad guy here in this nice little spread. He has totally possessed this guy's body, and he has taken over, and it's on now. He's also possessed the other guys too that were at the other station. And he knows who Lilith is. Obviously, this is a bad guy that's been trying to make her be the undoing this whole time. And he's playing them against themselves. He's saying things that's going to hurt them mentally to throw them off their game. You know, that's what bad guys do. And so Wally has no choice because Nightwing has been very bad injured. He has no choice but to use his speed and go fast as he can. But of course, that's affecting his heart this whole time. And so he moves so fast, it actually goes back in time to heal Nightwing because that was going to be a mortal wound. And he's like, uh-oh. Couldn't let you die. Don't quite know how I did that. Wally, no! And you see his heartbeat going down each time. Nice little ad here. And then, flatline. There's the bad guy. We get our backdrop for the end of the issue. Cliffhanger, the traitor revealed on the next issue. So we kind of see what's going on. Now, Titans to me are not as cool as Teen Titans, but they have a couple of good characters that I like. Let's see if I can go back to the front if he'll tell me who all is on the team. I hate it when they don't do this. They don't put everybody on the team. But of course, the Wonder Woman clone pretty much is my favorite. But there are a couple of good ones here. Basically, they are mirrors of other people from other teams. They have slight different characteristics, but I mean, it's pretty much Kid Flash, Raven, Aqualad, Wonder Woman / Artemis, and then you have the Wasp. I don't know who she technically be. I guess kind of like a cyborg. And then you have the Arrow guy, because you always have to have an Arrow guy. You always have to have an Arrow guy. Look, see, it's cool. But this is a good issue. You know, it hasn't been one of the best issues, but it has been a pretty good one. I definitely would suggest checking out this series. It's on issue 15 now. But you could go all the way back to the beginning. It's still going to be good. I mean, there's one or two issues that kind of dip down, but for the most part, it's been good. I've really enjoyed it. And you should definitely be reading Batman and the Flash right now. Dark Knight's Metal, that whole deal. But tell me, guys, what you think about it. See, this is how solid writing goes right here. He's writing a story to Nightwing the whole time. He's trying to tell him that he's going to leave the team. He's going to miss him. And he's trying to tell him bye. Your friend forever, Wally. And there we see for Dick Grayson. I mean, isn't that nice? Isn't that sweet? But, yeah, good story. All right, guys, tell me what you think. Hit the thumbs up, hit the notifications button so you don't miss any of my videos. And that's it. Underground Geek out.